So many of you loved my dating my sleep paralysis demon video. Oh, that's cute. He's jealous of the fridge. Oh my god, I'm actually getting feelings for sleep paralysis demon. So I'm hoping I've got a new interesting game for you guys today. I don't know if this is quite a dating sim, but it has very similar themes to Welcome Dear Human. So if you guys enjoyed that video, I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy this one. And if you're new here, hi there, my name's raccoonreload, but you guys can call me Kay. And in today's video, we're playing a demo of a game called Home is Where He Is. So let's see what it's like. Yeah, trigger warning, I think there's some sensitive topics in this. I know everything about you, but I want to hear it from your mouth. What should I call you? Well, we'll say she, her, because I'm she, her. The sky is darkness. It's raining as if the heavens were laminating. You watch the coffin descend and disappear into the deep grave. I will put in the description any of the sensitive topics that I mentioned in this game, so please check that out if you are triggered by anything before watching this. Your mother adjusts the veil on top of her head, more concerned with not smudging her makeup in the drizzle. Your cousins are under a tree, confusing their phones. As if nothing else mattered. As if him didn't matter. Your aunt is crying beside the grave. The rhythm seems steady and rehearsed. They are not burying a man, they are burying an obstacle. You're already tired of this. Before leaving, the gravedigger points to a book of condolences. A formal record for those who are left. Fake words. You were the only one who truly seemed to love him. The granddaughter whom he adored so much. The one who remained when everyone turned their backs on a sick man. You decide to sign one last time. The last statement that it was his granddaughter. My name. Okay, let's say K. The name looks too small on the blank page. You put the pen back in its place. There's nothing more to do. He's not here anymore. Your family members went directly to the registry office. All you have left now is the key in your pocket. And the house he left behind. Yeah, we've inherited a house, I think? The whole path seems blurry, as if you were just passing through unimportant streets. Your mind seems blank. Nothing seems to matter. Even the rain had stopped falling. You think that maybe that old house would bring you some relief. You had to leave your old cramped apartment, but it would be worth it. Just to be there one more time. So our granddad's died? It seems bigger than I remember. And too quiet now. I might feel a little out of place in such a large house. The flowers are still alive. That bothers me. Sometimes I think he was forgotten too quickly. The furniture is covered with white cloths. There's too much dust. The house smells of mould. But you feel there's still something more in the air. A familiar smell. Old. As if he had never left. Memories swirl through your mind. Memories of when you used to visit your grandfather. God, this has had a really sad start to begin with. When you still came. You run your hand through your hair. The house is dirty and disorganised. It needs cleaning after being stored for years. What's just broke? Your heart seems to skip a beat. On the floor, a broken vase. The flowers inside are dead and mouldy. The water that kept them alive has a disgusting green colour and looks vicious. Does that say? Did it fall by itself? Do you want to believe that the vase simply became unbalanced? And with great reluctance, you grab your bags and go upstairs. Your steps seem automatic. The path to the upstairs room still seems fresh in your memory. The musty smell seems worse upstairs. It's almost suffocating. It looks exactly as I remember it. The bed is one of the only pieces of furniture not covered by the ghostly cloth. This makes you uncomfortable. You look at the fabric. There are no stains or creases. It looks like it was stretched recently. It's strange. The house had been empty for almost 2 years. Perhaps he forgot to cover it. Funerals are usually tiring. even more so when you seem to be the only one to actually feel anything. You open the bag. You don't have enough energy to even separate clothes and hangers or in drawers. You start taking them off and throwing them into the closet. Everything is mixed together in a disorganised pile. I'll take care of it tomorrow. I still have a lot of cleaning to do. I'll tidy up everything tomorrow. Talking to yourself brought you some comfort. The comfort of knowing you're not alone there. You barely take off your shoes before collapsing exhausted onto the mattress. The weight of the day finally brings you down. Dust invades your lungs. But your eyes are already too heavy to open. What the hell is that? Is that an eye? For a moment, in the midst of your sleep, your ears seem to hear something. A light sound, like the rustling of fabric. The house is usually cold at night. You feel like you should get up and grab a blanket for the early morning hours. But exhaustion speaks louder than the cold. And you fall asleep on top of those dusty fabrics in that old house. The light hits your eyes when you open them. The tiredness is still there, but something in the environment forces you to open them. Your back hurts. The mattress is too hard and you slept in a strange position. During the night you swore it felt it sink before fully falling asleep. It was as if someone had sat there. Even though you slept on top of the covers, strangely, you don't feel cold. In fact, your body feels warm, as if it had been covered all night. You look around. The room looks tidier. The smell of mould seems to have become subtler. Subtler? Did I say that right? Looking down, you notice a blanket you brought in your suitcase, clumsily folded at the edge of the bed. I don't remember grabbing. I think I must have gotten up during the night because of the cold. You sit up quickly in bed. The movement makes your head spin and your vision darken. The air feels somewhat heavy. Even without the full smell of the mould, there are others, like wet earth and cleaning products. It feels almost like too much, as if an entire bottle had been wasted on the floor. Your stomach growls, reminding you of the consequences of skipping dinner yesterday. Your bare feet touch the wooden floor. It takes a moment, but you finally stop. The wood under your feet wasn't rough or dusty like last night. It looked polished and almost shiny now. You go down the stairs quickly, unconsciously holding your breath. Something feels different. The white sheets that covered the sofas had been removed and folded into a pile. The windows were so clean that you could see the garden outside. Is someone there? Your voice cracks, as if you were afraid it would be answered. The silence is absolute. The sound of your racing heart reaches your ears. The door, I locked it. You run to the entrance. The handle resists. Locked. Intact. Of course, no one came in, no one left. The restlessness doesn't go away. You look at the small dresser near the door. Your keys were no longer there. You aren't sure if you left them there. You force your lungs to draw air slowly. Your heart seems to calm down a bit, and you try to stay calm. You close your eyes and rub your temples. Stress. It's the stress. The smell in the kitchen seems milder. You try to focus on your own hunger and ignore the strangeness when your stomach growls once more. Okay, now we can interact. Let's have an apple. An apple? Strange. Something else bothers me about this kitchen. Everything seems modified. Can we not eat the apple? Okay. The sink looks clean and dry. There isn't a drop of water or a grain of dust. The dark marble looks polished in a methodical way. The cloth is folded perfectly beside it. Okay, so this is more like Welcome Dear Human than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping it was going to be similar since so many of you guys enjoyed that video. There is something in this house with us, as I'm sure you guys can have guessed by the clues so far, although we're not too sure what it is. The chairs that were previously suspended are now on the floor. The glass looks impeccably clean. There isn't even a single spider web underneath it. Is this our granddad? A photo of Grandpa. He looks happy at a sport fishing trip. That was before he got sick. I don't know why he kept this photo here. Because it's cute, that's why. What else can we do? We've looked at everything in here, right? Oh, we can finally take the apple. Everything's too clean. And then there's this. The fruit shines on the clean counter. Almost perfect in an artificial way. If it weren't for a bite on the side, too small and delicate, as if it was just tasting the flavour. The flesh is still light. It was just exposed to the air just a short while ago. I didn't bite that. I think. Let's leave it where it is. A shiver runs through your body. You feel like you shouldn't touch it. You don't want to touch it, actually. But you aren't desperate enough to eat it. Your stomach churns. You walk hurriedly to the back door. Twist. Push. Nothing. It's locked. No, this isn't happening. I'm just tired. I have to be. Your own words don't seem to convince you. I just need a shower. The hot water falls over your shoulders, but it doesn't seem to relieve your tension. Just heat the skin. You turn off the tap. The thick steam fogs up the glass and the small window at the top of the bathroom. You reach your hand outside the shower stall, trying to reach the towel rack, but your fingers only find a cold, damp tile. What? You open the door so abruptly that you can hear it creak. The morning cold hits your wet skin quickly, causing an immediate shiver. The rack is empty. You look at the floor, feeling strangely relieved to see the towel has fallen. Your eyes turned up to the fogged up mirror. Through the steam you can see marks, as if someone had drawn there. No. Someone drew there. Your jaw tightens as you swallow hard. Let's check the mirror. It's a little smiley face, that's cute. You walk with wet footsteps to the mirror. It's still fogged up, you can see what looks like a smiley face and a heart. No matter how much you wanted to find an explanation for this, those drawings made it clear. You are not alone. Maybe you never were. I don't want to rub out the drawing. I kind of want to remain peaceful so far. Don't know if the rubbing out the drawing would upset whatever is with us in this house. Let's leave the bathroom without looking. You turn your face away, avoiding looking at the mirror again. You feel like you aren't safe. Your body screams that you need to get out of there. Before you even realise it, your legs move on their own. You don't care if the floor gets wet, you just need to put something on and get out of that house. Your body freezes. The closet door is open. The clothes are all folded and organised in a sloppy way on each shelf. Desperation takes over you as you rummage through them, looking for something to wear as fast as possible. You put on the shirt with your hands still wet. The fabric sticks to your skin. You try to ignore your own reflection in the mirror behind you as you close the closet door. What was that? The room is bright. It's still daytime, but behind that door, it looks too dark. What door? The silence seems loud. Your hands tremble as you take a step back. You can hear a breath other than your own. Short, light. Run away? Don't want to scream. Your breathing seems to be getting faster and faster. You look around searching for a means of escape, but there is none. The only possible exit is the bedroom door. The same one you are certain someone is behind, watching you. Okay, so that's what door opened. You try to force your legs to move, but your body freezes in fear. When you finally manage to take a step, the door moves away. You were ready to react to any kind of attack, but it wasn't that. It's not furniture. The smell gets stronger before you see it. It's too tall to just be a stain. He's wearing your sweater. An old sweater you were so attached to was now being worn by that man. His hair is long, it looks unkempt. He doesn't attack you, he just looks at you, but with a smile that's too wide. His pale skin looks a bit flush. The smell of roses in the room becomes sickening and strong, masking the slight smell of mould. I didn't mean to scare you. His hands move nervously as he approaches. The steps are light and slow, as if fearing you might run. He stops in front of you. His body seems tall compared to yours. Well, I'm not going to moan if he's taller than me. He brings his fingers to your cheek. The touch is icy, like ice cubes. The skin felt damp, like wet paper. He forces your gaze to meet his. Did you like the gift? I tried to draw something beautiful. You still like beautiful things, don't you? Yes, you do. His tone almost sounds like that of a child seeking approval. I also cleaned the house. You seem tired. Your brain seems to finally process everything. You swat his hand away from your face. What are you doing here? Who are you? Do you live here in hiding? In hiding? No, my madam. I've always been here. You're lying. The house was empty. It always has been. You are an intruder. He tugs at his sweater like an anchor. It's an awkward movement. I'm not lying. I need to leave. I need my keys and to get out of here as quickly as possible. Give me my keys and I won't call the police. Oh, that scared me. I didn't like that he did that. He tilts his head so far that you hear a dry crack coming from his neck. Leave? Why? I won't do any harm. I folded the clothes, cleaned the house. Why do you want to leave? So what does it matter? I only arrived here yesterday and all this. I don't even know what you are. You smell like mould. It's strange and disgusting. That was kind of mean. The words came out like poison, but his reaction wasn't one of fury. He freezes. His smile fades, but he looks at you with a kind of fascination. You can call me that. Mould? We're calling him mould? Yeah, mould. You can call me that if you want. Okay, now he's got close. Oh my god. He falls to his knees in front of you. The impact didn't make a sound of bones hitting the floor, but rather a muffled sound like a sack of dirt. He clutches the hem of your shirt as if pleading. Please don't go. I beg you, madam, don't go. I'll keep the windows clean, the floor polished if you prefer, but don't leave us. Us? His voice is broken. It sounds almost too human. Seeing that creature kneeling at your feet fills you with revulsion and involuntary pity. He's completely crazy. If I try to run, he'll chase me, or worse, he might freak out. If I stay, I can find the keys or get him to hand them over. You look at Mould. His hands were trembling while holding your shirt. Saliva goes down dry in your throat. Right, I won't leave, but give me space. Mould lifts his face. He immediately lets go of your clothes and crawls backward. Yes, space. Even while obeying, his eyes seem attentive, fixed on you, noticing every movement. He obeyed. At least he seems to understand commands. If I can keep him occupied, maybe I can have space to look for the keys. I'm going downstairs. I need water. He stays in place, only giving a brief nod. Stay here. You leave the room with steps that are much too slow. Your mind feels alert, as if you were turning your back on a predator. Right, they were here. You look at the dresser by the door. The wood was clean and varnished, but the keys weren't there. You open the drawer, empty, not even a spider web. You look up. There is a dark stain on the ceiling above you. For a moment, you think you saw it move. Is that mould? You walk to the window and try to open it. It won't move. The latch seems stuck. You use all your strength to pull it, but you don't seem to have any success. You looked up again. The same stain. It was as if it were following you. You let go of the latch. Your fingers ache from the effort. You stare fixedly at the stain of the ceiling. It doesn't just look like a leak, it's too dark. The memory of mould behind the door returns to your mind. The stain looks the same. What are you doing there? Get off the ceiling. Your body is trembling when you scream at the stain. No answer. Am I imagining things? You stare at the stain as if you expected it to react somehow, but it remains static against the white of the ceiling. The clock on the wall marks the seconds. Maybe you are getting paranoid. A shadow, that's all it is. He is upstairs. He's just a weird guy. You turn to go to the kitchen. Something is wrong. By instinct, you look back. The stain that was previously more of an irregular circle now looks longer, stretched towards the stairs. I'm going crazy. That's definitely mould spying on us. You walk to the sink, hoping that a bit of water will relieve you. You turn on the tap and drink the water straight from your hand, feeling great relief from your dry throat. You try to compose yourself, run your hand through your hair, only then look back at the sink. Your body freezes when you see the reflection in the aluminium. Mould is standing at the kitchen door, still wearing your sweater. He's leaning forward with his hands together while watching you in silence. Damn it, I told you to stay upstairs. You yelled for me to leave. What? I'm sorry for scaring you, madam. Fear quickly turns into defensive irritation. You walk to the kitchen window, trying to open it. But exactly like the other, it was stuck. Why won't the windows open? Mould doesn't know. I think Mould definitely does know. You locked them on purpose. Your accusation makes him step back, hoping you would stay calm. Mould didn't do that. Maybe he didn't. He cringes as if he were afraid of your reaction. If they open, you will leave me. Okay, so he did close the windows. You take a deep breath. Even though he's a complete stranger, it really didn't seem like he wanted to hurt you. But you aren't going to accept staying here forever. It's dangerous outside. Stay here. Mould takes care of everything. Now he speaks of himself in the third person like a child, but acts like a jailer. I need to stay calm and everything will be fine. Look, Mould, I'm hungry. I haven't done any shopping, but I brought some things in my suitcase. His eyes seem to brighten for a moment. His hunched posture vanishes as he takes on a more animated stance. Yes, food. Mould put it all away. Mould cooks. I can. Mould will do it. He gestures towards the dining table, silently asking you to sit. Reluctantly, you sit down. How could all of this happen? The house was locked this whole time. No sign of a break-in. You look at the glass tabletop, thoughtful. He says he's always been here, but that's impossible. You turn your head to look at Mould. He was singing while rummaging through the kitchen cabinets. What kind of thing is he? Trying to leave today doesn't seem like it's going to work. Maybe not even tomorrow. What do I do? Mould returns a while later, placing a plate in front of you. It was a simple pasta you brought in your suitcase. Nothing special. Aren't you going to eat? Mould has already eaten. He only wants to see you satisfied, madam. Okay, I'm digging Mould. Mould doesn't seem that bad so far. He doesn't sit down, just watches you with crossed hands, waiting for anything you might have to say. You force the first forkful under his gaze. The pasta seems well cooked, doesn't seem to have anything different about it. I need to keep up appearances that I've accepted all this madness. Okay, hear me out. Yes, it's creepy, you've gone to your granddad's home, and this strange creature is living here. But he's not bad to look at, he cleans, he cooks, he's respectfully calling us madam all the time. I'm vibing with Mould, I don't know about you guys. Maybe when he sleeps I can search the house, if he even sleeps. Maybe we could just stay with him. He doesn't seem that bad. Maybe I'm just incredibly lonely. After dinner, he insists on cleaning everything and follows you to the room, always 3 steps away. He doesn't touch you, but his presence feels crushing. I'm going to sleep. You can go wherever it is you sleep. Mould doesn't need to sleep. You hesitate for a moment while looking at him. Right. Good night. You close the bedroom door. You don't lock it. You can't. You lie down on the bed. It felt fresher now. The sheets had been changed and the smell of dust was gone. You don't turn off the lights while trying to close your eyes. Any slight noise makes your heart beat faster in your chest. The last thing you feel before falling into exhaustion is the sheet being adjusted over your body. Oh, he's tucking us in. There's something wrong with me, I think. Oh no, that's the end of the demo. I was so excited to see more of that. So I will definitely be playing this when it comes out, and I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can go check it out whenever this comes out. But I will definitely be playing the full game. But please let me know what you guys thought of this game, and if you would like me to play more dating sims, please just let me know down in the comments below. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, as it really does help me out, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.